I don't wanna cry in this video. I don't wanna cry, I don't wanna do that. Hi everyone! I'm laughing. I'm laughing because I'm a little bit nervous. I haven't done this in like 8 months. We haven't recorded in like 8 months or so. So it's been a minute. I'm a little bit nervous and just feel awkward. Even just saying hi everyone feels a little bit awkward. But hi everyone, what's up everybody? Welcome back to my channel. I've missed you all so much. I haven't recorded in the past like 8 months or so. I've just been on a very difficult journey, and well, here I am, alive and kicking. And I just wanted to kind of like do a little live update and just get you guys up on what's been happening with the past 8 months, with its ups and downs, and where am I at right now, and what's next in my life. So, yeah. If you are an old sappy, welcome back, honey. Your girl is back. Welcome back. And if you're new here, my name is Lucia Mukwa, co-founder of Empowering Immigrants. Did I say co-founder? Okay, well, I am a co-founder with God. Period. Founder of Empowering Immigrants, a platform that I've created to inspire and motivate other immigrants like myself. I am Namibian. I came from Namibia 4 years ago and been living in Germany. And I just love to share my experiences, what I've learned, to not gatekeep, you know. So if you live in Germany or you inspire to come and visit or live in Germany and you just want to know about the lifestyle there and the information that you need, do join the fam bam by subscribing and hitting the notification bell. Okay, so what I'm trying to do this time around is to create shorter videos. So without any further ado, let's get into the live update. So this past year has been really difficult, to be honest. It's been hard, okay? I've been having some difficulties and just dealing with my mental health, and just moving forward every day, step by step, was just so difficult for me. Waking up was difficult. Doing anything was difficult. I was really in a deep depression, and it all started when it started last year, round about a few weeks before my birthday. I remember my friends came to surprise me for my birthday, and around about that weekend, I was already like just having symptoms of sadness. Okay, I was just so sad. My heart was really heavy, and my friends even noticed it when they were leaving. They were like, there's just something about you that is not like clicking, you know. You are not okay, you know. And after that, I realized that yes, I was just getting deeper and deeper into like a heavy sadness. And I think it was all just caused about the whole deportation things that was going on around Germany. As you guys know, I am an asylum seeker, and a few people that were very close to me were deported, and it just made me so sad. And I don't even know if maybe I was also scared. I was also like, I had this fear of maybe also being deported. Not so much, because if you have watched my video, remember I told you that I fasted before, and I just had, and I knew that egal what happens, like God is there with me. At the beginning, I don't think it was really a fear of deportation at all. It was just, I was just too sad for what happened with the people that I told you about. I wouldn't want to share that, as I don't think it's my space to share that, what happened in their lives and who they are and whatever. But it was really intense, and it was done literally at my place. So yeah, I kind of like had nightmares after that. And me being me, I felt like I wanted to be in control, you know. And yeah, maybe the fear that I have is not really the fear of deportation, because I just like, I trust God completely. I know that whatever happens to me, like, He is my Jehovah Jireh. He will provide for me and everything. My fear was the fear of failure, you know, wanting to be in control of my life. So I was like, okay, if I had to get deported, what's next? What's plan B? What should I do? And I always want to be doing, and being in control. And I think I was in a season of my life where God was like, listen, I've got this, chill, wait. And I wasn't waiting. And the scripture that he gave me, Psalm 23, was a little bit confusing, like, leading me to greener pastures. Are you leading me? That means we are going somewhere, because you are leading, we are going, you're not saying, I'm like that girl who just want to have that, like those kind of conversations with God all the time, like question everything. And I think the more I questioned everything, the more I was confused in my mind, the more I started having anxiety as the days just went by. And yeah, it really got so worse. And let's start off with addressing the biggest elephant in the room. Am I moving back to Namibia? So I actually wanted to just give up on everything, even though in the deepest part of my heart I knew that God was telling me to stay, to be still, like what I have is enough, and He's got me, and to continue working on project, making our home a home. As you can see, it's all pretty. Okay, sorry. Yeah. I felt it in my heart that God was saying I should stay, and even during this season, like His presence was with me. I felt His presence, even though I was dealing with this anxiety, the sadness, the depression, and everything. I still felt His presence. I knew that He was here and He was in control, but I still wanted to be in control. That was the biggest mistake that I did. And then I thought, fine, let's just go back to Namibia. It was literally just that fear of failure and just wanting to be in control. I think I'm spiraling and yapping. Wait a minute. Let me get my thoughts together. And because I wanted to know what to do, I have to be in control. So what's next? What are we going to do to be secure? So your girl went ahead and started looking for a job to actually keep me busy, way more busy than I was, I guess. And I don't know what I was thinking. Listen, your girl was just going all crazy. So I went ahead and got myself a job at KPMG as a project manager, which was really such a nice role. It was a nice company. The people were so sweet, and it was a nice experience. But at some point I started feeling imposter syndrome and like insecurities, and it just added on to the sadness and the anxiety that I was already feeling. So it got worse. Okay, the situation got worse. It got worse, and I'm trying to remember everything and put everything nicely in order, because I didn't actually make notes and everything. But yeah, I froze. I just got paralyzed or something. I couldn't get out of bed. I couldn't do anything. And I think around that time, it was holiday. Yeah, it was holiday. Yeah, it was holiday for the kids. So yeah, I was like just laying in bed. No, I'm lying. It wasn't holiday yet when I was still working and all that. And everything was just too much for me, really. And I just had to go to the doctors over and over and over again. And the projects that I was working with were really intense, and it was for the Bundesamt, in Berlin. I really needed to focus at my work, and I wasn't focusing and all that. So I decided to take a break from work and just focus on my mental health again. And while I was at that, your girl being always wanting to be in control and not waiting on the Lord, even though deep down I knew and I felt that God was saying, chill, what you have right now is enough. You don't have to pivot your careers. You don't have to do anything. Just chill, be still. I hate him, but I was still I was literally arguing with God. I have a one-on-one conversation with God all the time. And that to say that it doesn't mean that because you're a Christian, you don't go through depression, you don't go through anxiety, because you're not supposed to have fear. You're supposed to trust God. Listen, you can be a Christian and still have anxiety. You can be a Christian and still question God. And the questioning of God is what brings upon anxiety, and then anxiety leads into depression and sadness and all that, right? So it's still something that I have to learn as a Christian, to learn to totally trust God. Like, it's so risky, to trust God, and I've learned the hard way. But anyway, me trying to be in control and everything, and I think even when I left the job, I felt a little bit disappointed in myself, and I felt like I disappointed my kids as well. I felt like I disappointed the Ausländer Behörde. I felt like I disappointed the people around me, my friends, and I felt a little bit of ashamed, like, oh God, like, you start this, you drop that, like, what are your friends gonna think and all that. And then I wanted to just like run away. So let's come at the big elephant in the room. Let's have that conversation. Let's address the big elephant in the room, which is, am I moving back to Namibia? I wanted to run away, literally. Let's call it that. I wanted to run away back to Namibia, and my mom was excited. My mom was excited that I was just coming back. She was like, you know what? You know how mommies are. They want to protect you. The people that love you, they want the best for you, and sometimes because they do not know what's the best for you, because only God knows that, they will lead you into like going just a different path in your life because they worry for you, So just I'm advised to be careful, But yeah, so I wanted to just go back home, pick up and go, and I went ahead and filled an application to go back home free willingly, And yeah, at some point when I started the journey, I was excited. I was like, fine, we are going back home. I felt like I started selling some of my furniture, and as I was waiting for the process, because things in Germany, paperwork, it always takes hours and hours. And but during this time, my mom was excited, as I said. I was excited, as I said. And at some point, I was just, the longer it took, I just started suffocating. I felt like I was in this prison, in this cage, like, let me go. And it got so worse that I started having panic attacks, and I had to be going at the hospital and stuff. Yo, guys, it was rough, okay? But during this time as well, my friends were there for me. My bestie, Becca, she used to always write me like this long messages to encourage me, to remind me of who I am, because I was questioning a lot of things. She reminded me of who I am, the strength that I had in me, the dreams that I had in me. And at some point, even Konja would call me. There was like a week where he would call me every day because I couldn't sleep at night, so he will call me like in the evenings, and then we'll sleep on the phone together because I had panic attacks. I couldn't sleep at night, I don't wanna cry in this video. I don't wanna cry. I don't wanna do that. And Gumbi them came to my place, sat flat on my floor, and bawled out tears and cried and said, Lucia, you cannot make that mistake in your life and go back home. You cannot do that. So I just feel like also, like, when you are not doing the right thing, or when you are pivoting from the life where God wants you to be, the hopes that He has for your life and the purpose that He has for your life, if you are like pivoting from that, sometimes if you are stubborn enough not to like be obedient to God, He will send you your destiny helpers. And I think that's like what He did. My friends were out here fighting for me. And one funny thing is that like the people that were dealing with my application, or like the return application, at some point lately, actually where we are at right now, they said no. They said no, we are not letting you go because of so many reasons. One of them being that obviously I was not well. I should give myself even a year or two to get well, and then we can continue the process. If I still want to continue the process, they just felt like I have so much potential in me. I've integrated, the kids have integrated. I don't have to be selfish, which they were right. I don't have to be selfish. I have to think about the children as well. And obviously I was having these conversations with my kids, especially Jordan, who's like a little bit bigger, who understood everything. At the beginning, he was like, yeah, 50% he wants to stay, 50% he wants to go back because he misses his granny. And but lately he's just been like, nah, He doesn't want to go back to Namibia at all. And for now, we are staying. Okay, so we are not moving to Namibia, not anytime soon. We are still staying. Yeah. So for now, I'm just focusing on my healing journey. I'm just focusing on getting better day by day, and I will definitely like to bring you guys along on that journey. As I think, like, I believe, like, healing, it's not a destination, it's a journey, and so it's like a step-by-step thing, which I'm really just excited. Like, I'm just excited to just jump into this next chapter in my life. I have accepted that we are not going back to Namibia. I've accepted to trust God and let Him lead me. And the moment that I started doing that, I started feeling so much better. There's really power in accepting. There is power in accepting your season and living fully present in it. And what I've been asking myself lately, just by having the conversations with God and really praying and even fasting, God has put it in my heart to ask that question of, like, when it comes to like, okay, what's next? What do I do now in the meantime? God has been asking, He's been leading me to ask the question of, like, okay, what do you have in your hands? What do you have in your house? Because even if you if you read the story of the woman with a jar of oil in the Bible, where the prophet Elisha came to her house, she was a widow and she had like kids, and she didn't have anything to even feed her children and stuff. She didn't know where to start from. Elisha asked her a question: what is it that you have in your house? What is it that you have? And she said, I have nothing except this jar of oil. And so he gave her the next directions: go to your neighbors and blah, 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 blah. You guys probably know the whole story. And also another one was Moses, when he was supposed to split the sea for the Israelites to pass through, which is like my favorite, I think, chapter or story in the Bible. God also asked him a question: what is it that you have in your hands, Moses? Do you think God didn't know that Moses had a stick? Of course he knew what he had. And I'm sure the prophet Elisha knew what the widow had. But they still asked so that you can be aware, right? They asked, what is it that you have in your hands? So that you can start being aware of, what is it that I have in my house? What is it that I have in my hands right now that I can cultivate, and just start from there and focus on there, and like let go of the things that I do not have control in, and trust God completely and let Him lead to my life, So lately I've been asking myself that question: okay, Lucia, we are staying in Germany. We are going to continue to fight the fight. Okay, so what's next? What do I do? What's in your house? What's in my hands currently? And just by doing a lot of prayer and by doing a lot of journaling, I started thinking about it. And really, the first thing, it's the first ministry that I have, before I even have to think about empowering immigrants, impacting the world and the people, and inspiring and encouraging other people. The first two people that I have to impact and inspire and encourage and lead is my two kids. It's my two amazing kids, JJ and Nosh Nosh. They are like my first ministry. I have to minister to them. I have to care for them. I have to guide them and lead them. And funny enough, they are now both they're both starting a new crucial journey in their life. Jordan is just starting Fünfte Klasse, which is like middle school. Back in Namibia, that will be like grade 8. So it's like starting high school. They just started this. Last month is like the new school year. And so Enoshi just started grade 1. So it's like both very important and crucial journeys in their life. And I just want to be present and really, it's a handful, okay? It's a handful. Just they both have to get used to this new environment, the new class, learning the new teachers and everything like that. So I have to be there for them emotionally, Wait a minute. Talking about them, Jordan just came back from school. So yeah, just being present in this crucial journey of their life, it's already something that I can do, because obviously I want to raise godly children. I want to raise respectful children. I want to raise successful children who are successful in their schoolwork, who are doing good, who are disciplined, and just focusing on my kids. I think as mothers, like when God gives you children, you are responsible on who they become at some point, especially now that they're still kids. I am responsible on how they turn out to be as adults, so that's already something that that is in my hands, that I can work on, that I am responsible for. It's a blessing. When God gives you a blessing, you need to be responsible for it. And my children are my blessings, so I need to be responsible for them. And then secondly, currently now, also when I look at the opportunities that I have and the amazing things that God has blessed me with, it's just even like this place, when it's funny enough, like when I look back in my life, when I was still in Namibia, like coming back, when we were trying to buy our flight tickets and move to Europe, I always used to search online, I don't know if you guys did this, but I used to search for apartment tours in the different countries that I wanted to live in, that I was choosing to go and live in, like the UK and stuff, just to check how does this apartment looks like, how does the asylum seeking apartment looks like. And I could already daydream and fantasize about how the apartment will be like and what I will buy, and just homemaking in this apartment and stuff like that. And currently I am actually sitting in my blessing. That is really funny how we pray for something, you are there, and of course I'm grateful. Of course I always say I'm grateful, but just that awareness, I'm really here, okay? So just being responsible again for the blessing that God has given me, the homemaking, the cooking, which is so it's like cooking is therapy to me. Caring again for my home, cleaning, decorating, making our home a home, keeping the space clean, being a whole Proverb 31, okay? And also again then my health, God says that this here, what you see here, is his temple, okay? So we are responsible to take care of our temple too. I want to make sure, I've learned my lesson, for the past few months now, I don't want to go back there again, ever, so I need to do things that will make my little soul, my little heart happy, and just recover. I need to take care of my health. I've been going for already taking walks, going back to the gym, trying to eat a little bit healthier, healthy meals, and yeah, just taking care of my health, my body, my mental wellness. I've been reading this amazing book from by Joyce Meyer, The Battlefield of the Mind, I believe, and it's been really helpful. And to be honest, right now I'm happy, I'm healed. I can say I am healed. My heart is so much happier. I've been taking the crucial steps. So this is what's next, taking care of my children, my home, and my health. And I've also been doing the behind the scene work for Empowering Immigrant. I've been getting coaching. Sorry guys, my English not be Englishing. I've been getting coaching from Social Impact. I'll do a little video also to introduce them to you, how I met them and everything. So we do coaching, entrepreneurship coaching once a week. So we've been doing behind the scenes work for Empowering. We have been there's a nice word that I was I listened to a live yesterday, and she said something we have to renovate our dreams, just like we renovate our houses, when something there's a crack in the wall and stuff like that or whatnot, and just fixing, maybe the foundation is a little bit bumbly, so I am renovating, empowering immigrants, renovating my dreams. Again, we're going back to square one, making sure that the foundations are proper, there's a framework and everything is done. So I have been busy, and I think that's what's been also healing to me, because you guys know how I love content creation, how I love this my career, and just empowering immigrants and just empowering and filling other people's cups. So I know that I have to focus on my cup for now, but yeah, so that's what next. So be expecting a lot of homebody, they call it homebody vlogs, and just self-care, wellness practices videos, and productivity tips, maybe time management and stuff like that. I will be vlogging, I will be creating content. I'm not so sure if I'll be creating more sit down videos for now, because we're still doing the behind the scene work for empowering immigrants, as I said, but I want to start off with vlogging already. There's a vlog coming up on Sunday, a vloggy vlog, a travel vlog to Frankfurt am Main. We went to celebrate a friend of mine who had like an Ausbildung Abschluss. So that vlog will be up on Sunday, hopefully. So make sure to subscribe, hit notification bell. So yeah, as I said, that's what will be coming next most of the time. Just like vlogs, content on, I don't know, I just want us to live authentically, to make sure that we are on this journey towards wellness and living intentionally and just creating peace and joy in our lives. And so I want to bring you guys along on this journey. Please do join me. And yeah, what else? I think for the update, that's just been what's been up and down. That's what's been happening. But I'm really excited to just be creating content again for you guys and for me as well. Thank you so much for your support. I've still been like throughout this 8 months, people still came back to the channel to comment, and I've been responding and just showing love, and I really appreciate that so much. It means the world to me. No, it really does. It means the world to me. Your support, just for subscribing, for being there, So yeah, if you all are ready to join me on this journey, do make sure to hit the subscription button and notification bell so that you will be notified for all the content that I've got lined up. Yeah, I have a few comments already planned. So make sure to hit the notification bell. And as always, I would love to hear from you. How have you guys been? Do comment below in the comments. How have you been? How are you doing? And I think that's it from me. I'm excited for you to see the Frankfurt am Main vlog. Oh my goodness, it was everything. It was like a highlight for me for this past few months and days. I was just like, I needed it so much, so much. But anyway, thank you so much for being here again. I love you all so much. See you guys in the next video. Peace and love.